This is also the time of the year when the weather is changing, and we're feeling it today with that weather impact.
Yeah, big changes. The winds are bringing those big changes, and we're going to be feeling that over the next couple of mornings as soon as you step out the door. Wind advisory is going to go into effect. This is going to be the most impactful thing we have throughout the day. Gusts will be ranging from 40 up to 50 miles per hour at their peak, stretching from Ottumwa, Sheraton, going up through the metro, and then deeper into the north and northwestern portion of the state, like over Fort Dodge, Ames, and Carroll. As far as the winds, talking and putting some numbers on the screen, it will not take long. By 8 to 10 o'clock, we'll see these ramp up 35, even close to 45 mile per hour gusts at times. And then by the afternoon, early afternoon, that's when we're expecting 45, close to 50 mile per hour wind gusts at the strongest. It doesn't last very long. It's just going to be one day of these types of level winds. Still windy tomorrow, just not going to be as gusty. As we get to around 6 o'clock, the wind gusts dying down close around 25 to 35 miles per hour. But we'll still be feeling that chill in the air for sure this evening. Right now, even seeing some precipitation move into the state, not just snowfall. We're seeing some reports, getting some reports back from the Fort Dodge area in Webster County, some light mist, light rain. Still can see that transition over to some light snow, or even seeing that rain snow mix in parts of Webster County. But even going to the southwest over Denison right now, we're getting reports of that light snowfall. So right now, it's kind of that transition period for this precipitation as it dips farther south. Expecting to see more of those snow chances for the northern half of the state going through the rest of today. Flurries possible for central Iowa. Here in the metro, not going to see really any measurable snow. However, farther north, along close to that Highway 20 corridor and farther north, that's where we'll be dealing with that better chance for that light snow, not just flurries, and even potentially, depending on where some bands could line up, we could even see some lowered visibilities for travelers later on this morning going into the afternoon. As far as anything hitting the ground, once it does so, it is expected to melt. Maybe some very minor accumulations on some grassy spots. That's really the only type of accumulations we'll see once we get close to sunset. For the areas that do see that light snow melting once it hits the ground, well, that moisture can freeze once that sun goes down. We could look at some patchy icy spots, but that's really it. It's going to be fairly minimal as we see our first snow chance of the season over a good portion of the state. Now, I wouldn't even say even half the state seeing a chance of snow, but still a possibility with the clouds that are staying with us. Farther north is, of course, the better chance for it. Even farther north of that, deeper into Minnesota, where you're seeing better chance of accumulations. But a dusting really at most over areas stretching from Algona and Kasuth County, going through Franklin County, even going down towards Waterloo area. But as far as the temperatures today, statewide, we are definitely cooler than we had yesterday, staying in the 30s and 40s, feeling like the 30s and 20s throughout the day with those very strong winds. Tonight, we bottom out in those mid and upper 20s, and we'll feeling like the teens to wake up to on Thursday. Still windy, but we don't have any precipitation chances. Clouds hold strong. Then we start to calm the winds down finally by Friday and for this upcoming weekend as we stay dry and temperatures rebounding upper 40s, low 50s Saturday and Sunday.